I heard something very interesting yesterday on BBC. There was this gentleman talking about advising millennials on how to deal with their first job and how millennials get thoroughly disillusioned and disappointed. They put in a lot of their effort and it doesn't really work out the way that they expected. The magic that they expected is not really there. That's because they're thinking that all the wrong things are going to be happening. And while that's a good thing, I keep telling you to dream big and you think big, you've got to know that it's not all going to happen in the period of time that you're talking about. Say in just today. Some days are not spectacular. And some days are. Some days are just you visit the most beautiful places, or something wonderful happens when you're working, or a friend that you never met for a long time calls you. But there are other days that are just ordinary days. And that's okay. It really is okay. The thing is, we're always expecting our first job to be the one where we make the difference. See, millennials especially want to make a difference. They always want to do something to make a difference. And this economist says, what difference are you trying to make? It just depends, right? What difference you're trying to make. For someone, the difference that they make is losing 30 pounds. For someone else, the difference that they make is setting up a carpet cleaning company. And for someone else, the difference that they make is the patient that they were working with for 3 months or 6 months finally is pain-free. The difference that we make differs. And the differences do take place. There's always something happening all the time. But it may not be on such a grand scale. And that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes you have to just go through the day. You just have to go through the day. And we can't always expect our day to be spectacular. The thing is that the miracles that are working in our lives, they are taking place. They are unfolding. Things are falling into place. Just not in the timeline that we expect. But you never know. If you don't give your day 100%, this could be the day that changes your life. This could be the day that you meet that person that you're going to spend your life with. This could be the day that your lottery ticket which you bought just for $5 works out. This could be the day where a patient leaves you all her money. You never know. Don't give less than what you're capable of giving because you think it's just another day. So there's two sides to it. One is not to have too much expectation out of your day. And the other is to also believe that this day, this moment, everything is spectacular, is excellent, is exactly what you need, is exactly what's supposed to happen. The people that come to this class are exactly the people who need to be here today. So it's never wrong. It never is. It's just the way it's supposed to happen. We may not like everything that happens. Many things that we don't like during the course of our day. You're watching a TV show. You listen to the debate. You cook food but forget to put the salt. And then you have to eat it. And you're like, ugh. Many things happen during the day that you don't necessarily like or want. But that's okay. You still have to know that today could be the day. And if you don't give your effort, then the results won't come. The results won't come. Sometimes when I look at celebrities, I feel like this particular age that we live in, too much attention is given to celebrities. Such spectacular things are happening in their life, and the social media is filled with this. The glamour and the beauty and the money. Someone bought a boat, someone bought a house, someone got something, someone's dressed like this, they're dressed like this for the Emmys, this one won an award, that one won something. There's something spectacular happening all the time. And then you're thinking, what about me? I'm not doing anything fantastic. I'm just sitting at home and writing, editing and re-editing a book. What about me? I'm not having that spectacular celebrity life which looks so fantastic. And I'm, say, in my 50s. Can you imagine the effect that this has on our millennials, our young kids, that are so involved in the lives of celebrities? They think that all the glamour, the glitz, the clothes, the money, the fame, that's everything. That's what they have to aspire for. They spend so much of their time just looking, and they're filled with that sense of envy for them and that sense of emptiness in their own lives. And that's what makes them unsatisfied, unhappy, trying to mask their sense of not achieving anything but with drinking and drugs. Because celebrities are not writing daily about the sense of loneliness that they feel, the sense of being used by others. They're not telling you those things that are happening in their lives. The dark side or the negative side of being someone so famous and so important. Nobody talks about it, right? So we think that everything out there on the stage, on TV, on your phone is just fantastic things are happening to people all the time, right? All these trips that people are taking. You look at all the photographs on Facebook and you say, my God, I don't have money to go on a single trip to Key West. And these people are going everywhere else. What's wrong with my life? Why do I have such a, incomplete, unimportant, useless life? What am I doing? And that's why I say that one needs to just disengage from the rest of the world and understand that your happiness is in your own hands. You have to bring that power back. You have to godify. You have to realize that happiness is a feeling inside of me. I can feel this happiness whether I have something, I don't have something, I possess something, I don't possess something, I'm famous, I'm ordinary, I'm fat, I'm thin. Any situation, any type of person, any race you belong to, happiness is your birthright. You deserve it. You need to have it. There's going to come a time when all this social media is going to cause such a depression that there'll be a reversal. People will realize that they cannot be spending such a great part of their day peeping into other people's lives. And they're going to start living their own lives. It will happen. And I wait for that day. I wait for that day. Your life is spectacular if you would only live it. Right now, miracles are happening all the time. Just the fact that you're sitting here, you're pain-free, you have a smile on your face, you feel as if the whole burden of the entire burden of life has been lifted off your shoulders. That itself should make you feel wonderful. That itself is a miracle. They have this body to enjoy the good things in life, yet we allow those good things in life to control us, instead of it being the other way around. We should be using the good things in life to make us feel happier. Instead, those good things in life decide if we're happy or we're not happy. Today is just another day, but it could be the day. If you surround yourself with good energy all the time, the minute you're aware that you're feeling, oh my God, my life sucks, you have to flip it around in your head. You have to turn that light switch on and say, what do you mean? What do you mean I'm feeling miserable? What do you mean your life sucks? Oh, I'm single. Someone else could say, oh, I'm married. Right? It's always something. There's always something going on in your life which you can lament about, but there's always so much that you can be so proud of, so happy for. You can't measure your success by someone else's journey. You can't measure your day by someone else's fatigue. Your day is your own. It is your own experience. And these experiences have to be good and effortless. They have to be good and effortless. So what are we going to do today to change our lives? Right? To change our attitude. In a day, how many times do you think about that happiness decision? All of you, you know I say it repeatedly. Do you say it the minute you wake up? Yes or no? Mm-hmm. You do? Mm-hmm. What about you? You say it yourself. What about you? Because we have to do something to remind ourselves each day that you have to get back to that place of happiness. You have to own it. You can be sick. I don't care. You could have got a demotion. I don't care. You know, someone can be mean to you, someone can be rude to you, someone could have taken your place, someone could have hurt you. It doesn't matter. You have to keep coming back. Keep coming back to that center. Happiness is my birthright. Happiness is my birthright. And then you go through your day with a smile. How do you think you fight all your illnesses? Yes, you go to the doctor.
Acceptance.
Yes, you go to your doctor. There is something inside of each one of us that is continually healing. Did you ever think of it that way? How things heal. You cut yourself one day with a knife and in 2 or 3 days a little scar forms and it all heals. There are forces working within your body that heal anything, any illness, physical or mental. Make your entire energy shine positively. If you are in a negative place, train your family members to point it out and say, Mom, stop complaining, or stop saying these things. I've got plenty of that in my house. Because we forget, right? We forget and slip into it, and then you say, oh my God, I'm not supposed to be doing that. But it's always good to have a little reminder, and a little plaque would be great. You wake up each day. You wake up each day. It doesn't matter what you have to face during the day, but a good attitude first thing in the morning is going to make all the difference in the day. If you get up feeling, oh my God, another day, and trust me, we've got hormones in our bodies that don't work well. There are days that you wake up feeling, oh God, I have to go through this. get up and go to work and do this and do that and, yeah, right. Everyone does that. Everyone faces that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, even while something fantastic is not happening, we're not on the cover page of Glamour magazine, we're not being interviewed on a television or in a newspaper. Today may be that spectacular day, so give it everything. If you make a success of today, then tomorrow is just a collection of todays. Everything's going to be great. Today is all that matters. So make that work.